Video will show you how to make a graph using Google Spreadsheets. The first thing we need to do is set up your data. So your independent variable, depending on how you set this up, will either go on the left column, like is shown, and then your dependent variable will go on the right. So if I'm doing an experiment with type of liquid versus the plant height, then the type of liquid would go on the left and plant height would go on the right. You could also set it up like this. And so my independent variable would go on the top row, and then my dependent variable would go on the bottom row. So let's set one up. So first I want to choose my data. And before we make the chart, notice that in the plant height, I included the word inches. You always want to include your unit in the heading, not in each individual box. So now I'm going to choose my data, and there's two ways. I can go to the top over here and click the Insert Chart button, or I could go to Insert and then go down to Chart. From here, I want to choose what kind of chart do I want to make. So this is also recommending some other types of charts. So in this case, I'm going to go with a bar graph. So I'm going to choose that, and then I'm going to go to Customize, which is the best part of creating a graph. So here I can choose a different title if I want to. So plant, and to say type of liquid versus plant height, since we always do the independent versus dependent. And I can also, if I didn't specify the headings previously, I can type that in, and you can do the same for vertical. So if you forget your units, you can always type it in there. You can also choose a different minimum if it is not starting at 0, and a different maximum. So let's say I'm going to say my maximum is going to be 12. Now I'm going to choose my color. So I'm going to now make this green since we are talking about plants. And there's my chart. To get it on a document, you go to the arrow button in the top right corner and copy chart, and then you can paste it into your document. Another type of chart we can make is a pie chart. So I already have my data set up here. So I'm going to compare hobbies versus the percent of people interested. So I'm going to go again into Insert Chart, and it's also recommending the pie chart. So let's choose that type of graph. And when I go into Customize, I can say percentage of people interested in hobbies. And I can also choose the different colors at the very bottom of Customize. I'm going to choose all of my colors. And then I'm going to go to Insert Chart. So once again, I can click the top arrow, copy charts, and then paste it into my document.